Defamation. Defamation is a term that implies legal claim involving injury to one's reputation caused by a statement of fact, which includes both defamation in written form, verbal form, or otherwise. The crux and core of a defamation claim is falsity, as truthful statements that harm one's reputation will certainly not create liability, although they may open to other forms of liability if the information is highly personal and which has not seen the light of the day ever before. Under Section 499 of the Indian Penal Code, whoever by words spoken or written, or by signs, or by visual representations makes or publishes any imputation concerning a person that involves injury to one's reputation is said to defame that person.
In terms of Indian perspective in communicating with the public at a large, media has played a vital role. As with the development in technology, media also played an important role in this. Moreover, in modern time, it is essential that the public make aware with the happening of the country. That being said, that the media has played an important role in the communication with the public. The liability of editor and chief editor subject of the case may be depend on the allegation and proof regarding the part played by them.
In the Bhagavad Gita, for a man of honor, defamation is considered worse than death. It is considered as a great evil. Reputation is an important and integral part in the dignity of an individual. The right to reputation is inherent and is guaranteed in the Article 21, which is also called natural rights. The essence of defamation lies in the fact that it is an injury to the esteem or regard in which a person is held by others. The legal system of India constitutes a defamatory statement as a high offense. When Bollywood veteran Javed Akhtar filed a complaint against Kangana Ranaut in the Andheri Magistrate Court, saying that she made defamatory statements against him to the news channel.
Coming in, writer Javed Akhtar has filed a defamation case against Kangana Ranaut for her repeated allegations that he had summoned her to his residence and even threatened the actress for speaking out about her alleged relationship with actor Hrithik Roshan. Remember, she had said this on her interview with Arnab Goswami on The Nation Wants to Know.
The complaint by Javed Akhtar accusing Ranaut harming Akhtar's reputation was submitted citing Indian Penal Code Section 499 defamation and Section 500 punishment for defamation. Two other cases were filed against Ranaut in the Andheri Magistrate Court for making communally charged statements. The government directed the police to conduct an inquiry after a lawyer, Ali Kashif Deshmukh, filed a complaint against Ranaut and her sister, who were allegedly making defamatory and hateful statements against the Muslim community. The same lawyer filed a case against Kangana Ranaut for allegedly making statements that incited communal disharmony, disrespected the state government, mocked the judiciary, and tarnished Mumbai's reputation by calling it Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The civic body said that the actor was making vague and baseless allegations to obfuscate and cover up the fact that she was carrying out unlawful work.
What have I done? So he said, you will have to commit suicide क्योंकि तेरा मुंह काला हो जाएगा पूरा, तो तू जाएगी कहाँ? Now Mahesh Bhatt, his best friend, is going to Sushant.
Now what if Javed Akhtar denies this?
Sorry?
What if Javed Akhtar denies having said anything like this?
Well,
अक्षय कुमार को लेकर उन्होंने ये बोला था कि सुशांत सिंह राजपूत की मौत में मुख्य आरोपी रिया चक्रवर्ती को कनाडा भागने में अक्षय कुमार ने उनकी मदद की थी। और तो और सुशांत सिंह राजपूत को जब MS धोनी मूवी का ऑफर दिया गया था तो इस बात से भी अक्षय कुमार को आपत्ति थी। आगे उन्होंने अपनी वीडियोस में ये भी कहा है कि अक्षय कुमार और आदित्य ठाकरे की एक सीक्रेट मीटिंग हुई थी सुशांत सिंह राजपूत की मौत के बाद।
Actor Akshay Kumar served defamatory notice to YouTuber Rishit Siddiqui, seeking ₹500 crore for making false and baseless allegation against him in the Sushant Singh Rajput case. It is started by Akshay Kumar that because of Siddiqui's scandalous video, he suffered from mental trauma and a huge loss, including huge loss in reputation and goodwill, which he quantified at ₹500 crore. The actor asked Siddiqui to apologize and take down all the videos where the reference have been made regarding him and desist uploading such clips in future. The notice said if the Siddiqui not giving the response of that notice within the period, then the actor would start legal proceeding against him.
When fired, cybersecurity chief Chris Krebs sued one of President Trump's lawyers for saying that he should be shot.
All votes in the United States of America are counted in the United States of America. I don't understand this claim. All votes in the United States of America are counted in the United States of America, period.
Voting machines corrupted by mysterious actors in Venezuela.
So again, there's no evidence that any machine that I'm aware of has been manipulated by a foreign power, period.
Communist.
Mr. Krebs, former head of the US government's new cybersecurity agency, filed a lawsuit against Joseph DeGenova for claiming defamation and distress.
Communist money from China and Cuba used to influence the election.
Look, I think we can go on and on with all the farcical claims that alleging interference in the 2020 election, but the proof is in the ballots. The recounts are consistent with the initial count, and to me, that's further evidence, that's confirmation that the systems used in the 2020 election performed as expected in the American people.
The correlation between media and defamation cannot be concluded to an end, as it is a very wide concept with broad perspective. Media is a sector that relates to every field. Therefore, it is necessary to look upon every aspect of media. With the interest in every field, it is necessary to see that the information revealed is truthful and defamation does not occur. Defamation and media are two parts of the same road. The usefulness of both the terms should be done in such a way that they do not overlap each other, and hence defamation does not occur. It is very necessary that any information made at a mass level should be beyond reasonable doubt. And as media performs that stage, the role of media becomes very crucial. In a democratic country like India, journalism holds the maximum influence on the citizens of our country. Therefore, if a slightest doubt arises from the information telecasted, there will be an adverse impact. It should be seen that the people forming the views according to the information telecast are not influenced adversely. Though, being a wide sector, it can be concluded that defamation and media are two sides of the same coin, and the measure that should be taken is that they do not overlap each other and perform within its self-imposed limits. Thank you for watching our documentary. Have a good day.